Okay, hey everybody. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Hope everybody can see and hear me just right. Oh, hey. Hey SOS and hey One-Eyed Hamster. I'm sorry, Hammy, but I was scheduled. So I'm sorry, but I scheduled these streams in advance because this is the only time of the day I can stream. So sorry. Evening, LVJ, who I'm gonna assume is Go Golf. No, it's all cool. One-Eyed Hamster. If you want to go, and like when I'm done, that would be super cool. I'd love to see your stream. Not just because of Twitch, Raptor. It's also it's just convenient for me because I get home at certain times and I got a lot of stuff going on, and it's just more convenient for me that way. I like it better. Anyway, so we were here last time. Poor little Chihiro got murdered, and we just started to find out all the kinds. Well, we were led around with what's his name? I forgot his name. With the Byakuya. We were led around with him, and he sort of made us. He sort of convinced us that it has to be Genocide Jack, but now some stuff doesn't seem to be working. For example, well, I think we talked to everyone here. But for example, she was like the wounds aren't consistent with Genocide Jack's MO, and also she was held up with like she was tied over there with how do you call it? With an extension cord. What's that? Oh, that's the pool. She was tied with an extension cord, and we've seen a place with a missing extension cord before. What, over here there's more? Oh, I talked to him, didn't I?
Ding ding ding! Ifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit!
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me! Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Lunenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Oh yeah, so we gotta talk to Celeste. Really? What'd she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where is Celeste now? We're at hers by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Okay, well, must be more lifting for me to discover. Did we look at everything over here? We found something in here. Maybe we need to talk to more people? Well, we found the stain. We found the posters. The posters were switched, which means that she was obviously killed over here. And then had her body moved. Maybe I need to talk to them again in the girls' locker room. Just in case. Start with her. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay then, let me ask you something. Oh, okay. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters.
I see.
However...
But there is something that's bothering me about the locker room. You see, I have to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
We have protein coffee?
In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain.
Oh, so that's the stain we saw over there, so it's not blood. Still weird, so for some reason they also switched the carpet? Don't know why. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared.
Apparently Golf, or something, or there's something bigger afoot, I'm not sure.
I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with.
Spring stain has been added. Okay, cool. We should probably go look at that other stain again. But before I do that, I want to talk to Mondo.
Dude has a real complex about being weak.
No, wait, what is his voice?
Dude has a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger?
Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once.
Sure did. Which, I guess explains the trip down here.
But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong.
I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff.
She was complex, where did it come from? Okay, so that's not new. But I want to look at the... again at the carpet in the other room. And maybe, we'll piece the things together, hopefully. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Come on, really? You can't piece that shit together? Fine, I wonder if it'll let me leave right now. Wait, I want to check something. Did my Steam notification go off? Because I didn't see it. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, it should have. Okay, well I didn't see it, but hopefully anyone who's on the group noticed it. Okay. The area? Yes. Great. Alright. So, where to... Oh, I wanted to go back to the library in the archive room. And look around again. Both at the file and... Oh, I missed it. Both at the file and the box with the dust with an apparently missing extension cord that Byakuya himself admitted that he used. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. Anything unusual? I don't think so. The lamp, maybe? Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. Lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. It was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Okay, so I got that. That's great. Well, it doesn't mean it has to be Byakuya, but it certainly adds suspicion. I sort of got the feeling that he was trying to play us like the last girl, like our previous waifu. Let me look at that. The wind box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. Okay, well, let's look around again. I want to take another look at Genesect Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone! Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that... I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Interesting. Better ask him about it. This report on presidential assassination is real intriguing, but if it means I become a target, nope. I'll leave it where it is, thank you very much. Anything with this lamp? The desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed that one thing from over here and put it over there. It sure is dark over there. I guess we're done then. I guess it was just about then one clue and... Well, you gotta talk to everybody anyway. Oh, there's still stuff here? No, I don't think so. Even though the pool room is empty. So maybe I am missing something? No, I want to talk to Byakuya first, then we'll see. No one here. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely completed the clues over there, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, dining hall and warehouse. Where's Byakuya, though? Huh. Seems to be gone. Okay, well, let's go in here. And talk to both of them, I guess. I wonder if the bath thing with Mondo and Taka is actually... Who died now? You were here, weren't you, Morthane? It's Chihiro, the programmer, the little girl. Who got hit in the head and tied up. There was stuff written in her blood.
Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack.
Yeah, I got a theory that maybe Byakuya put it in her head or something.
So I just left her there.
You left her?
My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating.
Why don't you eat there?
Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course!
Of course.
There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
Oh, the kawaii face.
Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Oh, I should have tried to spend more time with her.
Her tits aren't that big. I don't get why everybody is so mad over her. I don't think she's that pretty. Her tits aren't that big, but whatever. She's okay, I guess.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something earlier. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls.
Maybe she's a trap? Maybe she was in the boys' locker room? She went in there for... I don't know.
Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time.
Maybe she was just a tomboy.
Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys pulling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl.
Oh, he's a count. Okay, that she's a guy's girl. But you like that Hulk fighting girl more? Of course, I like her better. She's fucking huge, dude. It's all about the mass. Gotta get that mass. There's something about her getting killed in the boys' locker room, at least. Yeah, I guess if we can find out which one of the boys she spent time with the most, that might help us. Wondering what she was doing. Well, Gulf, maybe someone like forced her to go in there. She was pretty small and weak. Maybe someone threatened her and told her you gotta go over there. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Not yet, at least. I hope we can get to the trial and finish it this stream. Really interested. And she heard something too.
Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but you see it was pointless. Then, did you find something? I know I'm leaning more towards her wanting to work out with someone based on what Sakura said on needing a workout partner. I guess that makes sense. She needed a workout partner. Maybe she stole the... you know, the e-handbook. Something happened to her. So when we fuck drill hair? What? Corn? What does that even mean? Oh, you mean her? Celeste? When we fuck her? She's kind of a bitch, so I doubt it. Anyway. I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really? Well, like I said, she's kind of a bitch, so I doubt she'll do us.
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
Hmm? What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Oh, she's got a training bag. She's gonna train. So yeah, she was definitely... Okay, this is interesting.
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Sporty Chicks is gay. Well, both of them are gay together, Korn. Both Sakura and Hina, which is the swimmer girl and the martial arts girl. I mean, it's kind of implied. They spent the night together and they seem kind of close. They train with each other a lot, so it's kind of implied that they're gay. Yeah, lots of gay couples turning up recently.
Oh, you're right. Thanks.
Thanks.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. Or the boys' locker room. If she hadn't broken her rule, none of this would ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there's no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. That's true. Good point. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. But how can the killer... Well, I guess the killer can just hide it in his room. That's what I would have done. Oh, that's it? We're ready for the trial?
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial!
Awesome. Best part of the game right here.
You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. I guess we don't have a choice.
The red door is right through here.
Yeah, I don't think we have a choice anyway. It's the part you've all been waiting for. Yeah, but Golf, remember last time before he did the execution, he said the part we've all been waiting for? Even Teddy knows the game really drags on at parts. Yeah, but you remember he had a slip of the tongue last time? He said the moment we've all been waiting for? It kind of implied that there was a group of people maybe behind this? Or someone watching?
Ahem! So, is everyone ready to... What?! Am I...
Oof, I think I lost his voice.
Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo,
Yeah, Toku's not here.
And Toko is...
You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding! I'm just kidding! How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time!
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie! I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming! Just one moment, please!
And he did say that she's a bit... Well, obviously, I think she thinks that she killed her or something, and I think that Byakuya maybe is trying to frame her. Which is very interesting.
And just like you said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him.
Whoa.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me! I can't believe you would drag a girl around! Terrible! You're terrible! So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road! I'll see you guys down there!
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Yeah, he seems, Fucking Toko is still around? Yup. Toko is still around.
Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that.
Just fuck the bitch and get it over with. She fucking needs the distress. She actually does. Kind of agree with you on that one, Korn.
And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here.
Shall we talk to them or what? Byakuya?
They gave you plenty to work with.
Show us how far your logic can take you. Yeah, it definitely sounds like he's using us.
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual.
Shall we go?
I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro? Oh yeah, they're totally gay for each other.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up?
You ready? We're doing this?
There is something odd about Toko's behavior.
Really? You think?
I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it. I guess that wasn't much help at all on this one.
Whoa, chill.
How very sad.
Ms. Fujisaki, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe.
Okay, I think we're ready. Let's get going.
I have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Actually, it's funny how little I had left to the investigation that I before I stopped the stream last time.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds, deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated! Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste your time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Good, good. You're ripped raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. You know, now that I think about it, I like that there are, like, after each episode, there are at least 2 less people. It's really interesting because, what I want to say? Oh, because I think that the less people there are, the more surprising the case is going to be. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Yep, we better save. Okay, let's set the skills. Let's see what we earned. We got 3. Okay, we got Melodious Voice. Increases damage to the opponent when statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time bout, which is the last one. Cost 3 SP. When she was murdered, is the killer hiding within the group, obviously. Is there any help to be found in this series of murders? I don't know. Natural Liberation. The focus gauge decreases more slowly. Decreasing more slowly during concentration and fever time. Oh, great. Effective during the non-stop debate, the Hangman's Gambit, and the bullet time. Great. Well, let's see if we can use the last one too. Perfect. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. Effective during the bullet time battle. Whatever. I'll just take it. Okay, so we got that. Look at the e-handbook. Let's review whatever we got. We got the Monokuma file, which says the cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. Sakura's account that Chihiro wanted to get stronger, but she didn't accept any invitations. Despite that, Chihiro stated that she desired help with her efforts. She may have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered. Very probable. You had to reload during one of the minigames. Not that I remember, Golf. But whatever, it might as well be there. The dumbbell found on the floor of the girls' locker room had a significant amount of blood on it. Seems kind of fishy to me, still. Chihiro told anyone willing that she wanted to get stronger. She admired strength more than anything else. To unlock a locker room, you need to swipe a recard in your mails. Okay, additionally, lending someone is a violation, but stealing isn't a violation, so. Handbook of each student the die is placed in the mailbox in the main hall. Each of the handbooks found in the mail has been broken. Oh, one of them has been broken. Junko and Sayaka's handbooks both seem to still work, so it assumed the broken handbooks is Leon's, which is the only guy, which is very interesting. And I still think maybe that's the killing weapon, that's how it was broken. Monokuma claims it's very unlikely that Leon's handbook would have been broken, unless it was bashed against a head or something. He said they had one little weakness, but he wouldn't say what it was. Maybe what? No. Water? No, it said... Never mind. Suspect genocide Jack case. There's some things that indicate that he was the killer, some things that indicate he wasn't. Or a copycat. Sito consciously kept her distance from the other girls. Covered in the boys' locker room was found with a blackish stain. And it was in the girls' locker room. The posters were switched and there's blood on the boys' one. So yeah, they definitely switched both the carpets and the... She was definitely killed in the boys' locker room, no doubt about it. Chihiro's hand was not found in a corpse and has apparently gone missing. Maybe someone switched Chihiro's handbook with one of the dead students' handbooks? I don't know. Chihiro's body has been suspended, her hands, her fatal injury was a blow to the head. Yeah, but she was tied with a extension cord. Sakura mentioned that she was responsible for coffee stain, which is of course this coffee stain, but it disappeared. Byakuya, the library desk lamp, the extension cord has gone missing.
And then before the murder, right before nighttime, Chihiro was spotted leaving and going to exercise, but we haven't found her bag or her jacket or whatever. And the fanfic guy said he had something that he's gonna unload over on here. So let's see. Okay, we're ready. Let's hope for the best.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow.
Okay, let's see if we have anything. Make your argument. Just a jackass, celebrate desk clamp, locker room dumbbell. Probably, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm assuming it's a locker room dumbbell though.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
No doubt.
According to the Monokuma file.
Wait, how do I?
Used a blunt instrument. What
Okay.
kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
No, shit, I fucked up. Super. Oh no! Ah, goddamn it! It was supposed to be a contradiction. Cause you asked a question. Whatever. Okay, I'll get my shit together. I'm sorry. I'll get my shit together.
Chihiro's
We gotta listen to everything.
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
What are you fucking? Oh, come on! Click the wrong button again.
Powerful.
Why are you fucking stupid? I mean, come on.
Chihiro's, it appears it was...
According to the Monokuma,
I need to listen to everything once and
I
then.
bet it was an iron pipe.
There we go. How stupid can you be?
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Oh, well, we didn't know that. So I guess it wasn't the e-handbook.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yes! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is... the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? New element has been added. Oh my god! I mean, it's fun that they add new elements. It's just confusing. Those bait lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. The truth bolts will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. There's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have the silencer out. Okay. I think I might try just not using the silencer if I can. But we'll see. I have to listen once to everything anyway. Just to know what to do. Oh, but if reaction is difficulty is gentle, white noise won't appear at all. It's not. Don't worry. Just gonna blah blah blah. Good luck and have fun. Case file, desk lamp. Probably the case file.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
It must be probably this.
So, speaking of
Still want to look
Genocide
at
Jack,
everything though.
I don't know who that is!
Okay, it's probably what Hina said.
The culprit is case closed.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Yes. They need the silencer.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Seriously?
More
That's a good
importantly,
fucking question.
It outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail.
We're sort of Phoenix, right? SOS. It's similar.
According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
I love you too, Silent Ninja. But this game isn't that bad. I mean, it's kind of talky at times, but the trials and investigations are a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying them. And I think I'm going to enjoy them even more as time goes on.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, the word doesn't know, how the victim was positioned.
My God! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Okay, Silent. You know, different strokes.
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Fucking knew he's gonna frame her.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Kind of hard to see that one coming. Yeah, you're right. But, and you know, he's such an asshole. She was really, like, she had a huge crush on him and he used it. He's exactly like the Sayaka, who used us. It does seem like a riddle in a way, but... No, SN, I was with you. Like, you can have your own taste. That's cool. Not everyone has to love every game. It's all cool. I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean? I wonder. Which minigame is it now? Exactly, multiple. What word? ST. What? Stray. You have a pull for your next one yet? Yeah, it's up. Silent. What? Strite? No, which? Fuck, hold on. What word could this be? HI. It's obviously, well, it's multiple personality disorder, but how are we gonna say it in one word? With 1, 2, 3, 6 letters. Let's see. And yes, Alan, my the poll for the next game is always up. 8. Yeah, it must be 8. Let's see. P. And there's N. I saw N A T S P. Sphinx? No. What the fuck could this be? What word? Dementia? No, there's an. It's six letters with an H and I in the middle. Like third letter is H, fourth letter is I. Maybe it is Sphinx? I don't know. Sphinx seems the most logical right now. What word can I say to describe dementia? I'm gonna try Sphinx. I don't know why. I just want to. No, it's not Sphinx. Which letters were popping up? Schizo. Oh, you're good, Morathane. It is No, it can't be Schizo because it just clicked S, so it doesn't start with S. No, you're good, Morathane, but apparently it's not that because it just clicked S and it didn't let me. Yeah, it's not that. So there's an I, a P. But Schizo was a very good idea. P-I... An R, I saw an A. Yeah, there are a bunch of letters. So letters by pressing the left mouse button, you'll have to shoot some letters more than once to destroy them. Oh! Oh, then hold on. Hold on right here. Maybe it is Schizo. And I just gotta shoot a couple of times. The S. Yes! Thank you, Morthane. Skid. Thanks, Morthane.
Now I understand.
That's why I didn't lose any hearts over it too. I was wondering about that. Like, why if it was strong.
Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has to do with her behavior. Her behavior changed, she arrived late, she fainted. I think that her behavior changed? That kind of makes the most sense.
I got it!
Yeah, okay.
You're talking about
hey,
how she
Backbreaker,
sounded
long time.
Totally different than usual, right?
Where's the poll? Just look at my Twitch page, Silent Ninja. There are 2 links there. You can't miss it.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Anyway, it's good to see you, BB.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah. What? Is that a body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah.
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
So that's her true second personality. Not the killer.
Well, this is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
That asshole.
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech.
Oh, that's her
Toko and I had
secret.
a strange conversation.
That's her secret, and that's why. And he got the idea, reading the Genocide Jack case files. That's how he did it.
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Poor thing, being betrayed like that.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
Yeah, he's a huge dick, Horn. Can't wait to see him fry. It's even better than having him murdered, you know? Because he gets a special execution from Monokuma.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Aww, poor thing.
That's the only reason I promised.
Yeah, that's what I think, Horn. Just gotta prove it now.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Oh.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Wait, can trigger her? Trigger schizophrenia?
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Whoa.
Hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Genocide Jill? Holy shit, this is creepy.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
What happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's
So intense.
This is creepy as fuck.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
Probably not Corn, but it doesn't help her case that like she pretty much confesses right here in front of us to be a serial killer and calls herself Genocide Jill. It certainly doesn't help. And it does connect with what Monokuma said about people, that some people can kill by mistake and some people can kill on purpose with their two personalities.
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Monokuma's probably having a field day.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
Yeah, you're right, Golf. If it actually is Toko, and so an open and shut case like that, but it would be interesting and it would be surprising. But I don't believe there's any way that's true because we found all this, like a bunch of evidence that proves this isn't an open and shut case. Things that don't work, like the poster, the rug, the extension cord, the fact that the victim wasn't stabbed but was hit by a blow to the head.
Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid! And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless!
So as in the bear killing her off already because we have to vote. More thing. We have to vote if we think it's her or someone else. And oh yeah, I agree, Golf. Anyway, we have to vote, and if we vote and we're right, then he kills her. If we vote and we're wrong, he kills everybody but the guy who actually did the killing. That's the rule of the game.
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
Yeah, more thing. The bear knows right off the bat because you saw there are cameras everywhere. So he knows all that's going on in his game is he's playing with us basically.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
So it's not a confession.
Huh?
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
There were no cameras in the locker rooms. That's true. But there were cameras like right outside of the locker room, so he could see pretty much what was going on. Like there are no cameras in the bathroom too, but that didn't stop him last time because the body was found in the bathroom of our room, but they do have cameras in the rooms. So no, Golf, I think he's right. I think there aren't cameras in the locker room, but I think there is one. I think there are cameras in the pool and in the room before the locker rooms, before it splits up.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah, I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get some more details about all of this.
Oh, now we're off to the... Okay. Or maybe not. Library desk lamp, status of dead body, disappearing stain. It's either the body or the stain. Let's see.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, it doesn't. Oh man, I should have shot.
Give it up. You killed her.
Okay, so it's a modus operandi, and he's wrong about that.
Sorry, but I didn't kill it. You say that, but perhaps if you had an alibi.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches.
Perfect.
No, it's wrong. Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
How does she know? And did she kill people like before this? Or is it just like a personality? Is she just craving attention pretty much?
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
Oh, maybe she actually is Genocide Jack, but she just didn't do this killing? Holy shit, that would be crazy.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Oh, so she...
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
So she actually is Genocide Jack. But, oh, so she did do all those killings, and he... Wow, that's pretty crazy. But she didn't do this one. Okay.
There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
What's the difference between the murders, the style of the bloody message, the victim's fatal injury?
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
He straight up drilled right to it to keep as much attention off him. Yeah, and Corn, I don't know if you were, but last stream he basically like held us by the hand and took us to find all the clues incriminating her. Toko, or Genocide Jill, apparently.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
Oh, so this is even smarter than like what he did. What Byakuya did is even smarter than, because he actually didn't just his plan is even more foolproof. Because I thought he made Toko believe that she's a killer because she doesn't know what's going on when her other personality takes over. But apparently she does know, and she actually did kill people. So it makes much more sense that she believed that she did it herself. It's only because Genocide Jill didn't confess that it's Subricum, and that we actually paid attention. He was dumb enough to take us with him.
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Can you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference related to how she was suspended. When she was suspended, what was used.
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very about the tools I use.
You know, I wonder if she'll make it out of here. I wonder if like we'll tell on her. If we'll report her to the police. That should be interesting.
And you know what else? Big Mac said there's 2 differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
Yeah, they were all males, I think.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as day why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it? I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. Chihiro was her lover as her friend because Chihiro was a girl.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Should have chosen lover though.
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Can Harada? Well, I don't need to read this. I mean, come on. It's just names, and I guess that. I mean, I sort of assumed, but I guess that to every Japanese person, it's obvious that all of those names are boys' names. Oh, hey, Crystal Heart. How you doing?
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Have you seen this game before, Crystal? Do you know what's going on, or do you need an explanation?
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
How'd you kill so many? I'm doing pretty well, Crystal. This is one of my favorite parts of the game, the trials. So this is kind of fun. And there's been a bunch of twists so far, so it's good. It's pretty good. Also tonight, I don't know, I was waiting for the stream, so I'm having fun. How'd she kill so many people and never got jailed? I don't know. I guess she's really good at it, Morthane.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Oh, hey, Bats. Yeah, her tongue. It's kind of crazy. What's become of her? It's nice that Byakuya has another card up his sleeve.
Lowly? Her?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That's true.
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
It also doesn't make sense. I mean, she's pretty small. Scissors she can stab with, but lifting a dumbbell, swinging it hard enough to hit Chihiro on the head.
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Oh, is she gonna take out some scissors right now?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Uh-oh. Whoa.
She's fully equipped! That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime!
Yeah, Beth, she has a split personality disorder.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
What's up with the tongue and the hair? It's just anime.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong, you can you gutter dogs, all of you! I have no clue how to tie a good knot. That rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Who's my favorite character? Kyoko right now, and after that, Sakura. It used to be Sakura, now it's Kyoko. So Sakura's number 2, and Hifumi's number 3. So I'm assuming you already played the game, Crystal? Or seen a stream maybe or something?
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Thoughts about the programmer dying? It kind of broke my heart. Bats. I didn't want her to die. Like, I kept saying that I can't wait until someone would die in this game, but it's only because I wanted the plot to progress. I was tired of all the talking. There are characters that I don't want to die. Like, I can't wait for Byakuya to die because he's a douche. I can't wait for Celeste to die because she's a bitch. But Chihiro was nice and sweet, and I didn't want her to die. So I was a bit sad. I was sad. She also died quite brutally, but it was fun that but at least she died instantly. So if Sakura dies, you're going to sue. Oh, you know the game, Crystal. Okay, cool. First time for me playing it.
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person.
Taka? Yeah, Taka. I also like Taka. He's kind of a kiss ass, but I don't know. I like him.
One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases,
of course. Select someone. Look at him, just laughing in the background. He's having the time of his fucking life. Monokuma. There he is.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Yep. Sucks when plans backfire, don't it?
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I don't like Celeste Bats. I think she's a bitch. I don't like her. There's something wrong about her.
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
He's very cool.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Well, when he took me by the hand and showed me all the clues to support your theory.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree?
Huh? Suspicious?
It seems nobody's searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
No.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Oh, because they didn't know by then that the locks were undone, maybe?
There's a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. Need to make it clear to everyone.
Oh, man. Okay, well, let's look at the new element. Sorry about the English voices are so bizarre for me. Oh, you played it in Japanese? Well, I would have, yeah, I would have played it in the Japanese too, Crystal, but I wouldn't have understood anything, I think. Because I was worried that the text would be in Japanese too, and I think that's the way it is, isn't it? Who doesn't have it? Anyway, yeah, no, I get it. It's probably weird if you listen to the Japanese voices. Japanese voice acting is always better than English one. But I was afraid I wouldn't be able to read and do, because I do the voice acting too for the parts that aren't voice acted on my streams. So, but I should check it out. I wonder what how they sound in Japanese. It would be cool to hear. Okay. A truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. Wait, what? Memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from a truth cylinder. Or you can use this feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, I was to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your... I'm confused. The game really doesn't explain mechanics well, I think. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? That's what you understood, Google? But let me repeat a previous statement? Okay. In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. You select the sentence that someone said and then repeat it. Okay. Oh, so basically I take, if I understand this right, I take that something said during the debate and then I use it as a truth bullet? Is that? I think that's what I understand. Okay, good luck and have fun. Well, let's look at it once of the dialogue anyway, just to see what's going on. Nakuma file number 2. Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
You said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check...
Wait! There we go! How did he know that the victim was Chihiro? Oh, I just got it. Okay.
There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you.
Okay, I got it. Make that contradiction clear. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
Okay, I get it now.
Presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely... That's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro.
Yes! Got it! Oh, I should have noticed that earlier. How did I not notice that?
I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
Human hamster. Fumi really is a human hamster.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. Okay, see you later, Crystal. Thanks for dropping by. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter?
Because he's a winner.
You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
I can't wait to see his special execution. It's gonna be so good. I hope.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The differences between this case and the other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? Let's see. Let's go through everything. Ari desk lamp, Celeste account, disappearing stain. Okay.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
Wait, what was Celeste? Oh, that she went there with a bag.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Yes! First time! First try. Didn't even need to repeat.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Yep, you're not really helping yourself.
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned, because he thinks he's a winner, and he thinks he's gonna win, but he's fucking wrong. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved? Wait, did someone else do the killing?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
You think the moral man is guilty? No, not Taka.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
This is odd.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Well, let's go know the Jack thing. Well, probably no one bets, unless Byakuya told them, like he told us.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime.
It wasn't in the girls' locker room, though.
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath.
Why is he so happy? Why is he trying to use a loophole here? Do you do it with someone else or something? Not sure what's going on.
What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. That wasn't in the girls' locker room. Byakuya's remarks just now. There's something in there that concerns me. The scene of the crime. Okay, good.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Isn't he pretty much confessing right now?
But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing.
Oh, he's getting mad.
What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Oh, he's getting anxious. He's getting nervous.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
He fucked up in the murder. He sprayed too much blood.
Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? Well, the story suddenly moved to the crime scene. Byakuya, who'd been so confident up until now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else. What do you mean he didn't realize? What's going on here?
What if you were the killer, Makoto? Oh, what a twist. What a twist, Dolan. That would be.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Is it Taka? Why would Taka do it, though? He seems like the least likely person to do something like this. Which I guess is why it would make such a great twist, but still. Maybe Byakuya is trying to protect someone and die, and have everyone else die, and the actual murderer would live, so he helped the murderer? Why would he do that, though? It doesn't sound like Byakuya, though, Bad Country. Byakuya is like the heir to one of the most powerful families in the country, if not the world. He's a winner by heart. He's born to win, and he knows he's gonna win. Why would he let himself die and do it for someone else? Why would he take the fall? Because he appreciates people? No, this guy does not appreciate people. But something here is fucky. Something here is fucking. We haven't discovered it yet.
Come on, Makoto.
And Taka is acting kind of weird.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Unless Gogolf and Bats, there's something about those secrets. Maybe it's something about those deep dark secrets that we don't know that changes everything. Because he would still walk free if he got blamed. Remember that the one that would be punished walks free and everyone else dies. No, not the one that would be punished, Korn. I think that the one that actually did the killing, if I understood it correctly. No, Korn, that doesn't make sense, because then everyone would want to think that they did it. Everyone would try to convince the others that they did it. I think that if they get the wrong guy... Yes, thank you, Dylan. I think if they get the wrong guy, then the actual killer lives and everybody else. So that means he dies. This is weird. Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. I just need to focus on things that got switched. Well, that's easy. There's either the carpet but this is obvious.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange?
I want to record a sound clip of him saying big boobed supermodel and just have it play on repeat. I don't know why, it made me laugh.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had...
That's why Byakuya trying to sacrifice himself would... No, but Byakuya trying to sacrifice himself would not make any sense.
A poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boy's locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
Yep. Either that or intense hate for everyone except the murderer as well as his life. It doesn't make sense, Bats. Unless there's something about their deep dark secrets that, I don't know, that changes whatever we know about them. It goes completely against his nature. He thinks he's above it all.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
And also, Dolan, I upload all of my streams to YouTube, so we can always put it on AP, no problem.
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
No, you may be right, Bats, but I'm just saying that the reasoning it doesn't work out right now. That's what I'm saying.
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Thanks for telling you 3 months later. I'm pretty sure I said it a couple of times during my streams, Dolan. You should have just listened and been around more. But yeah, look up my channel on YouTube. It's got all of my streams, even like old ones from years before, when I was just when it was on different sites before Twitch. I actually just found the I found my I don't know if you were there, Dolan, but I found my Simpsons Hit and Run streams, which were a big hit back then. I'll try and see if there's any of the good stuff there.
No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
Yeah, we know it.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
Because there was blood on them.
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Obviously, so they think that the murderer is a girl. Again, oh yeah, it does make sense. Because then they think that the murderer was Genocide Jill. He knew it was Genocide Jill, and okay, yeah, it makes sense.
Huh? Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Because he stole the e-handbook and switched it probably, or something similar.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, me too.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gone into the boys' locker room somehow?
Yeah, obviously. Okay, let's see. Carpet broken e-handbook. It has to be that.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook!
No.
She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her. No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Yes.
No, that's wrong.
So it couldn't have been Leon's handbook?
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Aren't we going against ourselves right now?
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Maybe she did hack her own? No. But what? Okay. Mystery.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
What is a common anime trope? I don't know, Bats, because I don't really watch a lot of anime. Watch some, but...
In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup!
hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
I still don't get what Byakuya is doing here. He has a different plan, but I can't figure it out yet.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills
And I don't like how suspicious Takaya is looking. I like this guy. I don't want him to get executed.
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts glaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
No, Martin, you're sort of right, but I think it's maybe bad translation. I think what they mean is that stealing, basically. Stealing bypasses the loaning rule. Especially if the... It's also like loaning means that you give it to someone, borrowing means that you take it from someone. And if you're borrowing from someone dead, then he's obviously not loaning it to you.
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Why? What's going on here? I don't... Is that it then? No, there's something else here. I thought it was Byakuya too, but there's something else going on here, definitely. Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya is the one who did it? Really? Why is he... What's going on? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
Hold on a second.
Fuck yeah! Waifu to the rescue!
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the... You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Can we do that?
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
She's such a genius. I love Kyoko.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, alright then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Waifu 2.0 is far too genre savvy. Nah, she's perfect at golf. I love her. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was... Okay. So how could someone get in here?
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
It is, though. I was wondering, like, what's the deal with, like, him and Mondo being buddy-buddy suddenly? I mean, I knew there has to be a reason they showed us that, because we would have used it in this trial. I thought maybe it would be for a different trial up ahead. But, I don't know. How long has this bitch been hanging? A couple of hours, Dolan. Or actually, let's say about 12 hours, I'd say, because she was killed at 2 a.m.
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Non-anime corpses, Dolan. Anime corpses, especially not little lolly corpses, they don't shit themselves. Everybody knows that. You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
Well, her e-handbook was missing, so that is suspicious too.
No way!
And also her bag and everything. Yeah, we still haven't used all our clues.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
Oh, Sakura. My girl. I love her. Number 2, right here. Number 2 favorite character.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
Bitch, Hina, shut the fuck up! Sakura is like 10 levels above you.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Also true.
So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Obviously.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay. Here I
It creeps
go.
her either her girlfriend is gonna touch a dead body.
I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Well, Toombi, Genocide Jill, considering the original Genocide Jack, is actually a pretty good translation, I'd say. Again, not knowing the original, but still.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
Whoa. What the fuck? What's going on?
What is it? Not possible. It's not possible.
No. If she's a trap, I'm going to shit myself. I said 3 days ago, I said she must have been a trap, and that's how she got to the... I don't know. I'm gonna shit myself. Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god, this twist! And I called it! I called it! I fucking called it like last stream! Holy shit! Oh my god! Fucking hey, oh god.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. What?
Can you play MLG sound? I don't have any, Dolan. But you can feel free to take that later from the YouTube, like I said, from my the recording from YouTube, and do whatever you want with it. Oh, Mom, get the camera! It's a boy, Mom! Chihiro is a boy, Mom! Can you believe it? Oh my god! Oh man! Oh shit! This was amazing. Mom! Oh, that's amazing. Okay.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
She was a cute little trap all along, and I was wondering why they made a computer programmer a girl. I thought they were being advanced, but they did Hifumi like a guy. Oh my god, about her having a penis. Too happy about that. Yeah, I'm fucking excited, Bats. My fantasy's coming true.
It's really true? Chihiro was a guy?
MLG sound pack. MLG sounds plus download. Oh man. So wait, what was... Did Taka just get so like... Is it because he didn't know? Well, whatever, I don't know. They killed a tranny, yeah. That's a fucking hate crime, isn't it?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Of course you did. Oh man.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
My wife wasn't a pervert, Bats. No, she knew without it. She probably saw her Adam's apple or something that we missed. I wonder if she did have an Adam's apple. I wonder if he did have an Adam's... I don't know. What do I say?
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? And interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting.
Super
Then,
programmer hacked his own
let's
genetic code.
resume the class trial.
Yeah, so we lost the husbando now, not and that's why she was also so obsessed about getting strong, I guess? Because she was having some kind of inferiority complex because she was a small boy or something? I don't know. Wow. Oh my god, that was a fun twist. That was a fun twist. This game just ranked up for me.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
And before it's done by Akuya because of this twist now. Oh, well that... Hold on, maybe Chihiro killed herself because she didn't know. Well, that was her deep dark secret, obviously, that she's actually a guy. But why would... But when you think about it now, like changing the scene of the crime would just make... Well, other than still making it plausible that Genocide Jill would kill her in there, it would also mean that's why she went at night too, and why she didn't want to go with Sakura and Hina. Everything makes so much sense now, so that's why she did that. She didn't kill herself unless it was like a suicide pact or something with someone else, but it doesn't make sense. But why would someone switch the rooms then? Why would someone benefit the victim? Because the only thing, well, it means that Genocide Jill could have entered the girls' locker room, and it also means, but I don't know. Well, let's continue. We'll see. I'm just wondering. To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
This is odd because, yeah, also the handbook was gone, the clothes from training were gone, which were boys' clothes, and the body was moved to the girls' locker room. Basically, everything that would have made everyone discover that Chihiro was a guy has been disappeared. Like was moved or eliminated, but I can't tell why. I mean, it seems like it's only benefiting the victim, except again for the fact that like Genocide Jill murdered her in the girls' locker room, but still. Using the he prefix. Shut up, Dolan.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion.
So to hide, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, because that's obviously the secret. But why would anyone here? Does that mean that someone here killed Chihiro out of pity, or because she wanted it, or I don't know? A big mystery. Well, we're gonna find out soon.
The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Taka seems to be taking it. I don't know.
I still don't understand.
Maybe
the
it's
motive
just
for
in my
moving
head,
the
but
body,
something's weird with Taka, I think.
Yes, that does seem plausible.
Maybe it's just in my head because of that gay thing he has with Mondo now, and they had in the sauna. But
well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Shut up.
This is the most titillating situation!
I like Genocide Jill way better than Toko, by the way. Way better.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Maybe it was a cooperation?
But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
So did he just set up the... Did he find her? I don't know. Did he like do it for someone? Who would he care so much about? To like also... to like make Toko take the fall for it.
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Well, Sakura bats, but Sakura dresses like a girl. She's a girl and she dresses like a girl. She's fucking huge and she's built and she's massive, but still a girl. You can even see breasts. You assume they're pecs, but they're breasts. Like she's not cross-dressing in any way.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Yeah, why would he frame himself, in a sense?
At
I don't know.
least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
What?
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
What? What?
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead, find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
What, just to... This is weird.
My reasons hardly matter right now.
No, they do, actually.
Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
Fuck, I was really waiting for Byakuya to fry. Was really waiting forward to
Now
it.
then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
It's Taka, but what would he do it?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
It's obviously something about the secret. Maybe that he's getting something with Mondo?
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. Because there's a Jack, the killer is a guy.
I got it!
Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, we would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Yeah, Mituka Golf. Well, it's got the What's that? Library doesn't want the spring stay in Celeste's account. Celeste's account, I bet. Or maybe we need to.
Isn't there a...
Anyway, Golf. Why Byakuya did it? Oh, go through all that trouble? Well, I think because he's just it's just a game to him. I don't know why he would like let himself die, but I think because it's all a game to him, and he just wanted to see how we do. He obviously has a huge superiority complex. He thinks we're his little puppets or something, I think. And it was just for him. It was just a game to see how well we can solve this. Okay, and a bad guy. Well, maybe I don't know if he's not a bad guy, but he's an asshole. He's like one of those annoying chess players. I guess that's a pretty good description. Single clue.
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Ah, damn it.
Shoot!
What? I thought I did it. So let's account. I wasn't sure everything.
Who did it? Well, did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something.
Celeste saw
Perhaps someone
Chihiro.
saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Celeste account.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim?
Oh.
The killer. And only the killer.
There we go. That's what I want.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Actually, yeah, I guess the he prefix is the right one in here.
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
Yeah, and also, what's his name? I forgot his name, but the fan art guy said that he knew something that he's gonna drop a bomb over here at the trial.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
Pronoun, whatever, Toombi.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag.
Just a cross-dress, no strap. Even though Backcountry, I don't think he ever corrected anyone for calling him a she. Or like, I'm not sure actually. We should review the dialogue to see if anyone actually called him a she or a girl. I don't know.
And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
No, Technicolor, also hi Technicolor. I'm streaming simultaneously on two sites, both on Twitch, and you can also come. I'm also simultaneously on SafeStateHeroes.com. So I'm talking. If like no one's talking on Twitch, then I talk to the chat on SafeStateHeroes.com. So if you want, you can go there and join, or stay in Twitch, whatever you feel like.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
No problem, Technicolor, thanks for watching.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Obviously because he didn't want anyone to know his secret.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Yep.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Really?
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Oh, hey, Claudric. Long time, buddy.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Well, it was blue, I think, the track, but... Not Sakura. No, no way.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Huh. What are we looking at? Well, it's blue with stripes. I don't remember seeing anyone else. Maybe No, it doesn't make sense. It has to be a guy. How do you move her to her thing? I don't know.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Yeah, I also can't figure out why, like how... I still can't figure out how the body was moved. If it was done by a guy murderer. But then, I don't know, we haven't figured this out too. The moving between the rooms.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow, it's really hard to believe.
Okay, let's get ready. Disclaim the Springsteen Celeste account. Either Celeste account or a contradiction, I think.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Yeah.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
Someone likes blue, maybe?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Because exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
Huh.
I'm saying there's something off about what someone just said. Yeah, it's definitely we need to take something that someone said. Oh, one-eyed hamster, I'll, as soon as the trial is over, I'm off, and you can take over if you want. But okay, someone here said something incriminating. They were saying something about colors. Taco was saying something about that it was matching. Maybe it couldn't have been matching because there. No. Someone said something. Hero said his was white. Mondo says his was black. I think. Let's look again. I'm not sure.
Need to look for contradictions.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Exercise.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
He said matching.
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit?
Oh my god! There we go. This is it. The same blue tracksuit. I don't think we ever said that it was blue. Holy shit, Mondo, you son of a bitch. Wow, I was not expecting that. Okay. Okay, how do I prove it now? Okay, so what do I take this to? Blue tracksuit.
My tracksuit is black.
I don't need this exercise.
I have a white track. I got it from the whip.
Did any of that really help us?
No way.
Oh, I should Celeste account at that. I don't think Celeste said it was blue. Toombi.
He was on his way to go so next we have to ask,
I'm gonna try and shoot
why
Celeste's
did he choose the specific tracksuit?
account on that.
It matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
That's the thing, Toombi. You assumed. You must never assume during an investigation.
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
Stuffing a track jacket. Nope. No color. Limit break.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, good excuse, Toombi.
What are you? You just...
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Oh, Mondo, you fucked up now.
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it.
Oh, and he's protecting his boyfriend now. Poor Taka.
The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
I wonder what's his secret that he was trying to hide.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility! Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
He put it back in. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag.
Maybe Taka knows about Mondo killing, and they're a couple now, so he's trying to protect him. That's why he was acting so weird.
You just ran into him briefly. You couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However,
Based Kyoko.
Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
You're a fucking genius, Kyoko. I love you. Marry me.
Why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. The way he was acting, maybe? Or the way he talked? I don't know.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off.
I think maybe because he was talking to Chihiro at some point, and he was like apologizing to her. And it's the only time I think I saw Mondo being nice to anyone. So that's why I think that's why it is.
Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happen to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You're a genius, Kyoko.
Did you notice such a tiny detail?
I should have noticed that.
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
Maybe Taka did it, and what's going on here?
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
What?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Yeah, exactly.
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Just fucking say it.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... here it is.
What is that?
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
I can't believe you. Oh my god, you fucking retard, Ifumi. You found it on the ground, right? Then must belong to... It's obviously Chihiro's.
My God! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
But it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
So something happened to this that also happened, like the weakness that happened to Leon's also happened to this one. Huh.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall.
Also, Gogolf, about what you said earlier about why would Byakuya do this, maybe he just wanted to expose, well, he said he wanted to, that he liked, like, solving cases, like cold cases, and Genocide Jax is like the biggest cold case of them all, I think, or something like that. So maybe he did all that just to prove that Toko is Genocide Jill, or Genocide Jack. And that's just what he wanted to do and fuck everything else. He just wanted to feel, to prove it. Or to prove that you solved it or whatever. I don't know. Even though she pretty much just came out and told him, so I don't know.
For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbook handbooks get broken.
Only one possible explanation: by hacking it, by hitting it. Its weak point. Well, that's what I think. That's what Monokuma said. That they only have one weak point. Wait, hold on. Can I? Oh, I can't look at the clues right now. Come on. I'm gonna try weak point.
I got it!
Yes.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
And someone figured out the weak point.
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their
Oh my god,
example?
shut up already, Monokuma, just tell
Then
us.
allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
So what, the incinerator?
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Oh. Oh, okay, hold on. You found it laying on the... Well, first of all, why did you say it? Congrats, Simeon. Okay. So they found it on the sauna, so... Chihiro's handbook was broken because, well... I don't know.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh?
Who were in the sauna? Taka and Mondo. It's the day after that they became best friends suddenly after we went to sleep. So I'm not sure how this ties it all up though. There's something between Taka and Mondo there. I thought they were just being gay, but maybe they have an alliance or something?
It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
I did not know that.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Taka and Mondo, they wanted a witness. And Taka suggested the endurance competition, I think. They wanted a witness, so they... And he kept his clothes on, and Mondo kept his clothes on. Maybe it is Mondo? Does Taka have an angle here, or is he just like love struck or something?
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing
Oh.
its weakness, and it broke?
So Taka doesn't. Well, look at Mondo in the corner. Okay, so that's how he found out. He didn't have Chihiro's on him over there. Okay.
They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I know.
I might know someone who did.
And Taka knows too.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Oh, he's crying. His heart is broken.
Who might have brought their handbook into the sauna? Really, could have been only one person.
Aw, poor guy.
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill.
Aw, poor Taka. He was in love. But why did he leave the e-handbook there? Why didn't he? Again, I don't get that. Like, they have locked rooms that no one can get into. Why don't they just leave like the stuff over there? Like the handbooks or the, I don't know, whatever, the stuff from the last case too.
I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but gotta say that Mondo was one of the characters that was starting to like. Not too much. It's not one of the characters that didn't want to die, but still. Oh, I wonder what his execution is gonna be. That's gonna be a good one, I bet. I got an idea, but I'm not gonna say it because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I found something that proves it beyond the shadow of a doubt. What did we find? Oh, it's okay. Can you handbook how his account just like Jack Case felt she was e-handbook card reader. I don't know.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Even I don't want to.
Yeah, I agree, Gugolf. I think that's it too. Yeah, it's yeah, Toombi. I also think it's a broken handbook. I'm not sure where to put it though, but I got enough conviction to shoot them both.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Okay, that's not.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all!
Ah, damn it. Wrong.
Shoot!
I'm missing something here.
Let's
see again.
Makoto's assertion. If
Always
what
account.
he says is correct,
Wait, what was always account? I don't remember. What was her account? Seems there's other girls from the school from the beginning. She got remarkably along with a male. No, that doesn't help. I wouldn't put it beyond past them, Dolan. What else do I have here?
you broke your own handbook.
Any handbook, card reader, Genocide Jackass, Filch Heroes
In other
handbook.
words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is...
Oh, now okay, I got it now.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Ah, god damn it.
See? Look! Makoto was
Okay, I know what to do. I realized what happened. He broke his handbook, and he switched it with Leon's.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook and that proves.
Now I
Well,
get
my
it.
goddamn handbook works just fine.
Yes!
No, that's wrong. Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's. Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Honestly, Gecko, if you enjoy, I honestly really recommend watching a recording of this, because there's been a lot of twists, and if I start telling you, someone could write, but if I start telling you, it would take you like 10 minutes, and it would really won't do justice to the twists here. A lot of good twists in this trial. I'm really enjoying it.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch!
What's wrong, bro?
Piece of shit.
Come on! Tell him he's wrong!
Oh, poor Taka found the love of his life, and it turned out to be a murderer.
You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning?
Oh, I hate this part. I
That
suck
way,
at it.
Everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Oh, I hate this part. Okay. Finish the thought. Okay. Okay, he was here grabbing his shit. Let's see. Let's start from the ending, it's always easier. Okay. He threw it in there. So what do we have here? Oh damn, all these options. E-handbook. God damn it! I'm gonna fail at this because I fucking hate these comics. Okay, she noticed. Probably, where is it? Probably this. Yeah, she noticed that. And then she said goodbye. On her way. What's going on here? Okay, which one of... What does it say over there on that door? I'm assuming one of these is this. Not sure what this is. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I think that over here is this. Red door is grill door, the one with the brown floor is them like walking in. Are you sure? No, because he's already waiting. Because he's already waiting for him, so it can't be. Okay, I'll figure this one out later. Actually, no, it's probably this, maybe? No, oh, that's the girl's door. This is the guy's door, and that's him entering. No, I don't. We don't use all of them. There are a couple of false ones. Anyway, over here. Okay, so this is where it splashes on the... Oh no, not yet. I think this is this. It splashes on the carpet. And then he rolls the carpet, takes down the poster. Shut up, Morthane. Okay. And then he... Not sure what's going on over here. Over here he put the body. Fuck, what's going on here? Okay, then he came in here. And he had this crazy idea to strap her. And he grabbed the cable. And he tied her up. And then what did he do? Oh, he smeared it up. Okay. Act 5. And then he took the... Not sure what's going on here. This is probably over here. He took it and threw it in, but what's going on after that? Close the door, maybe? No, that's from before. Oh, you're right, no. So this is probably... this? He got it and he threw it inside. And what else? I'm not sure what this is. Is this the e-card thingy? Oh, the floor is hot, so that's probably it. I'm gonna assume. Okay, let's see what we got left. Remember, we can always fix these things. Okay, what do we have left now? Okay, over here. What's going on? This is probably this. He's taking his thing and going inside, I think, or maybe the other way. Okay. Maybe this is reversed. Oh, the card in swipe. You're right. Maybe it's like this. Because it makes sense he'd go to the door and then he'd open it in. And what do we have here? Okay, he's doing... What's with the ball thing? I don't get this. Oh, I'm gonna be fucked next case. This is probably this. And this is maybe this? Yeah, the ball could be an extra one from the last thing. I think I might have gotten the... I think I might have gotten a bit of the order wrong, but I think it's pretty much right. Last one we put it wrong, it should be Red Girl's room. Let's see, where is it? Do I have a Red Girl's room? Oh yeah, I do. You're absolutely right. Okay, let's try this.
Here's exactly what happened. First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Yes.
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Chihiro is pretty adorable. What? It's probably reversed or something, right? And now she goes inside? Or maybe it's like this? I'm not sure. I guess I'll try. Could be this too. I'm gonna try it.
The killer is you! With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently
That's why I put this,
access the
because...
boys' locker room?
God damn it! He fucked it up. Well, Toombi. Okay, let's try this again. So it is like this. Maybe. I'm gonna try this again.
The killer is you! With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out. She made her way to... But how?
Yes, okay. Okay, so I was right.
Simple. Because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him.
I want to know why. I want to know what's the biker's secret, though.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him.
Yeah, and he attacked him. It's kind of weird that did he know? Did like Mondo know before that he's a guy, and that's why he wasn't surprised or something when he came in? Did he do it whatever on purpose?
And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Yeah, I wonder what happened there.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room.
Oh, that's actually a good explanation. But I thought that Mondo was gay for Taka. Maybe I was wrong about that? Mondo loved Chihiro but then found out she was a he, obviously. Killed him because freaked out. That would kind of make sense. Mondo just insists you can't handle sharing his feelings, but gender's a yucky comment.
A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And
So that's how Dolan.
exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
He was extremely lucky that no one just waltzed in there.
That could have been the end of things. But no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
Oh, this guy is sick.
Then, using the
Byakuya.
victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime.
This guy is pretty fucking sick.
He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
I mean, he didn't kill her, but it was pretty fucked up what he did. Well, again, at least she died instantly.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook.
He did, Dolan. That's what, Monokuma said. Dude, that's what Monokuma said.
And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence?
I told you, Gecko. I told you you missed a big twist, and you should have watched the recording. But
You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
evidence that Mondo is the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. All I have to do is check out that one item of his, and everything will become clear. And you'll god damn it! I hate these things. Bullet time battles. I just have to do it according to the thing, right? Let's talk a little bit about fever time and nega time. During a bullet time battle, if you press the space key, fever time will activate. The tempo will force to its max. At this point, even if you push buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push right, left, however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. Why won't I do that? So last until our focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Nah, I don't want to. This is all confusing enough. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got access to special time. Oh, I see. So I also prefer something called nega time that your opponent can use. The opponent activates nega time during the bullet time battle. Your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. I see. So I'll wait until he uses nega time, and then I'll use mine. I don't see another reasoning. Activate fever time at this point. No, never mind. I'm not sure. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Well, obviously I'm gonna try it. Surprisingly, your action difficulty is set to gentle. Okay. I don't really remember how to do this, but okay.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong.
Oh yeah, it's working.
I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. what? Show me some evidence. I won't listen.
Shit, this is hard.
Show me some evidence.
Yeah! No, 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 no!
I won't listen. I refute you. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Fucking did it! Oh man, that was close too.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
A. B! Well, fuck it, I got A. I don't think there's an S here, so... 103 medals. Nice! Better than last time.
Bro, what are you saying?
He's so gay.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
Yeah, at least explain why you did it or something.
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank!
Okay. B banned. He's deserved A ever. What? I totally deserve that though. Anyway, are you guys ready for this? Let's see the special execution.
Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Why'd you have to kill her, Mondo? Yep, we got it right. This is gonna be brutal.
What?
Uh-oh! This time it looks like you got it right again! Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Owada!
Unbelievable.
In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong... Is Kiyotaka gonna die because of that? This must kill your voice a bit, yeah, TVA. But, you know, I'll do it for the stream. Got a lot of water next to me. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it! There's no way! No way he would kill someone!
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? 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 Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
It must be the secret or something, right?
Actually...
Ooh, wait. So who's gay for who?
The story of the murder this time is a sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the shift key to fast forward the text.
Fuck that, I gotta listen to this, gay romance shit.
Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness.
Is this Undertale? Shut up.
On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. To take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak, 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 weak.
I guess it does sound a bit like a boy's voice when you think about it.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you won't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets.
Hamster, I'm almost done here. I'm sorry this is taking so long, but I'm almost done here.
Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge.
Remember that we talked about secrets that were worth killing over? I'd say that like revealing that you're not the gender you're disguising as is kind of a secret worth killing for. He didn't, but it's one of those type of things.
Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost.
So maybe he tried to kill Mondo too?
If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so, that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there.
Oh, okay.
And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me.
Yep, it sure was! The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage.
I guess it's a bug.
So we went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Huh? What he did? You mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Oh, okay. Okay.
Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro.
But how does moving the body keep his secret?
Because
if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then Mondo did all that to keep his promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you?
Because, no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know I was gay.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible! Nothing could have been that bad! What, that he's gay? Or what, that he's a girl? If he's a girl, if he's another trap. If he's a reverse trap, hey Snore. Something he didn't want anyone to know? Even if it meant killing someone?
You're wrong!
It's impossible!
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Because I wanted to crush the puss, but there was no puss. If Mondo was a trap, it would have literally shat my pants.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother!
Oh, snap. The brother? Whoa.
Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble.
Mondo and Sakura are actually the same person.
But the only reason he had the chance to join the gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one that Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and his #2, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul.
Kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride.
Could someone like that really be our leader?
All that'll do is make the gang look bad.
Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. Which is why...
I just...
I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. On the night of this amazing... Oh.
The night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck.
Was that Crazy Diamond? That's the name of the gang? Like Shine On You Crazy Diamond? That's so Japanese.
The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed onto oncoming traffic. But suddenly...
Oh! Wow, this is even more tragic.
Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words.
My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened.
Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together.
Which isn't gonna happen now.
Because it's the team. You and me put together. It's a promise between men.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result...
So it's a lie, he's not really the ultimate biker gang leader.
The team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who bested his big brother.
Oh, okay. So that way he became the ultimate biker gang leader. Less words. GG, I fucked up, bro.
Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid. So he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to leave the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I just...
I'm strong.
Yeah.
Strong, 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 strong!
And yet... As soon as our killing game began, he realized... No matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother.
Oh, so I see. So it's pretty. So they both died. They're both gonna die for the same reason, because they were afraid of weakness. But where Chihiro found power from his fear of being revealed, Mondo chose the other path, and that's what we're gonna do. And that's what we have to learn. That's the moral of the story here. Oh, oops.
If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death.
Well, maybe we'll find out later, Gecko.
All the guilt I've been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why. That's why I...
Mondo.
After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filed with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before.
I just...
I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you.
But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
'Cause I mean, you've kept your secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever.
His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself.
I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret?
Huh?
I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What? What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo.
I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
Yeah, Gecko, it's anime reasoning, and for anime reasoning it's pretty good. Like, it's something you'd see in 999 and Phoenix Wright just as well.
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong, 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 strong! Stronger than you!
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Daya! I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand and was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey!
I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in the heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it!
Of course you're loving this, Monokuma.
Look at him! You see? You're all just like him! For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood! He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. You see hope anywhere in here? 'Cause I sure don't!
You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead, say that again, I dare you!
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now.
That's why I promised you, right? The black hand that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Awada, the ultimate biker gang leader.
Yeah, this is gonna be good. No, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I'm guessing bikes like tied to chains that are tied to bikes that are driving and they're gonna rip him apart. That's my guess. I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Oh boy. Oh, he's gonna recreate the accident? He has the hair. That's cute. Oh shit. What happened to him? What?
Laugh to death, and your soul will forever be at peace.
It can't be. My brother.
Another murder, another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But of course he had to.
What a disappointment. This is the end of the game?
Byakuya?
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Don't you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response, except that
However,
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting.
His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too?
That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon... I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder?
He was such a fool. Didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
So, you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Yeah, that was really messed up, Corn. And then it was implied that he ate him on pancakes or something? And I'm not sure the other dude got it so much worse, because... I don't know, eventually he fucking died from like a ball to the head or something. Him? I don't know how long he survived and felt himself getting liquidated. Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. So I also exposed Toko for no reason, just to be an asshole.
You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene?
But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, we would have been dead too, right?
Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course.
Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I decided to become Blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh? I'm up next?
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why?
Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating.
I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
What do you mean?
Mean? Mean? Mean?
What the heck?
Mean? Good grief! I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing!
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Sorry, my throat is killing me. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ah, the noble son of the noble family. Truly you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to a level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I've achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
For which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
Ooh, so cool! It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you.
I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Temper! Sounds like someone needs a nap. Monokuma's laughter pealed across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. And of all of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Whoa, what's this?
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot.
I know, Essence. Sometimes it just keeps happening. Somehow it just keeps the trials last longer and longer, and you can't save in the middle of them. That's why I'm also sorry, Hamster. I couldn't save in the middle. I couldn't even stop. Sorry, buddy. Honestly.
Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it.
Was he talking about Sayaka or someone else?
Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
What?
You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay?
Oh man, there's a secret agent!
After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
And yes, I thought... Holy sh... There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away!
Who is it? The 16th high school student. I knew there had to be a 16th character.
Ooh, my, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
God damn, things just got... Well, it looks like it's gonna get worse before it's gonna get better. End of chapter 2. 10 students remaining, or maybe 11? To be continued. So, Crazy Diamond. The Crazy Diamond, probably his jacket, left after the liquidation. Okay, so that's it. At what, 3.5 hours? Thank you everybody for being here. I gotta apologize again to Hamster for taking this long. I honestly was hoping to be done with it in 2 hours, but like I said, I couldn't save, so I'm sorry. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for being here, and we're not gonna do this. Thanks everybody for being here, helping me with the trial, helping me having fun, helping me solve this case. I'll be back tomorrow. You can check the schedule to see what time on Safety Heroes. You should just see on my Twitch page there's a European and North American version. I'm reminding you guys this game was requested. You can use, there's a poll for requested games on my Twitch page that you can just request new games like this. I think someone already requested the Danganronpa 2, or you can vote for games that are already requested, so I'll play them sooner rather than later. And that's it. And please, tell people about my streams. Follow on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Steam, whatever. I just want to get more people around here so we can have more fun. Today we had quite a lot of people, I think, and even a couple of people from Twitch. It was super fun to me. Super fun for me, and I really enjoyed it. So thanks again, everybody. And this seems like it's going to get much more interesting as time goes. Less characters means less free time too, I think, and more suspicions. and that's it. I might stream Persona 2. Hamster, I don't really know that game, but you can suggest it if you want. So that's it. Thanks everybody. See you tomorrow. Take it away, Hamster, hopefully, and that's it. Bye bye, guys. Marco.